Hi, guys and girls, and welcome back to my channel Learning English Together. And Monday Mubarak to all of you. To everybody who has already subscribed to this channel, a very heartily thank you. And to those who have not, please take a moment and subscribe to this channel. In this section, we will be dealing with Nobel Prize winners in literature, the top 10 ones. Now, let us see what is Nobel Prize. Nobel Prize is not just a single prize, but five separate prizes that are awarded in the fields of physics, chemistry, physiology, that is medicine, literature, that we will be considering, and peace. As per the will of Alfred Nobel, this prestigious award is awarded every single year, and the first writer that we'll be dealing in is Rudyard Kipling. The famous work by him is The Jungle Book, the very famous one. And next we need to know is Kim, the Nobel Prize winning book itself. A very significant anthology by Kipling is titled The Man Who Would Be King. It's a story about two British adventurers in British occupied Bharat and how who would later become kings of remote part of Afghanistan. Next, we have the first Indian to be awarded Nobel Prize for Literature. He is Rabindranath Tagore. Apologies for the spelling error. He was awarded this prize in 1913 and he has written some commendable works. One of it is Gitanjali, a collection of poems which literally means songs of sufferings. It has around 166 poems. His other notable works include Home and the World, published in 1916. Then we have Gora, published in 1910. Then we have Chokar Bali, and we have other works as well. Next, we have Paul Thomas Mann. Thomas Mann is a German novelist and a short story writer. He received his Nobel Prize in 1929. He's very, very famous for his work Buddenbrooks, his first novel, which gives a very vivid description of his family and social status. This novel, published in 1901, has impacted the literary world in a very different way. Next, we have The Magician Mountain, published in November 1924, yet another influential work by Paul Thomas Mann. By becoming the first African to receive a Nobel Prize in Literature, he has gained international recognition to validate his role as a social and political watchdog in his country. He is a poet and critic, Wole Soyinka, who won his Nobel Prize in 1986. Soyinka has shown active participation for the struggle of Nigeria against Britain, and he is the one who stood strongly against the successive African governments as well and posed question to power. We have his famous work, his famous play, The Lion and the Jewel. Then we have A Dance of Forest. And again, we have a very famous play, Death and the King's Horseman. These works are really notable if you are studying Wole Soyinka. Next, we have Ernest Hemingway, who was awarded his Nobel Prize in 1954. He's an influential 20th century American novelist credited for mincing the term iceberg, and he has written some noteworthy works, which is as follows. A Farewell to Arms, a very, very significant work. Then we have The Sun Also Rises. It's an important work exploring the complexity and absurdity of the world. Next, we have Samuel Beckett. He is known for his absurd and existential style of writing. He was awarded this Nobel Prize for Literature in 1969. His very famous work is titled as Waiting for Godot, exploring the absurdity of life again. Then we have Albert Camus, awarded his Nobel Prize for Literature in 1957. His works includes The Fall, The Stranger, The Plague, etc. Coming on to next awardee, Harold Pinter, awarded his prize in 2005. He's very, very famous British actor, director and screenwriter. Famous for his comedy of Menance, his works includes The Birthday Party, No Man's Land and Betrayal. Next, we have Gabriel Garcia Marquez, who has been credited for blending fact with fantasy and producing magical realism through his works. The most important of his works is 100 Years of Solitude, and Macondo is a fictional village which he uses in most of his novels as a setting. And finally, we have Doris Lessing, awarded in 2007, a British Zimbabwean novelist who had gathered experiences from various countries like Iran, Britain, and Zimbabwe to use in her works. She is known for a collection of 5 books entitled Children of Violence. These five books are Martha Quest, A Proper Marriage, A Ripple from the Storm, Landlocked, and The Four-Gated City. Her important works also include The Fifth Child, The Cleft, published in 2007, The Grass is Singing, among others. And with this, it's a wrap now. Thank you for watching.